Hey viewers, welcome to Weird Astrology once again. And today I'm going live for a very important reason that I will not be able to, make this video and upload it on time. So I thought I'll go live and tell you about the week ahead of us. That is from the 10th to the 16th of August. And this is a very important week again. Why? Because we have Janamashtami and Sun Sankranti, which is like going to Simha. So it is going to be very, very important and a very crucial week because two planets are changing signs the very same day, the very same time also. So this is a very, important week for Indians because we attained independence on the 15th of August also. So 11th August, I'll give you the Muhurta for Janamashtami, Krishna Janma, the birth day of Lord Krishna, and the other details also I'll be sharing with you. On the 11th of August, that is the 5 to 4/7 birth anniversary of Lord Krishna. And the Nishat Puja time is 12:05 a.m. to 12:48 a.m. on the August 12th, because it's midnight, so it becomes the date changes. Okay, we have Dahi Handi, that is how they play. So that is on the August 12th, Wednesday. And we have Ashtami Tithi, which is why this is Janamashtami, because it's the Ashtami Tithi. So this is on the Ashtami Tithi begins on the 11th August 9:06 a.m. and people fast on that day, and it is going to be till the August 12th 11:16 a.m. These are all Delhi India time. And Rohini Nakshatra starts from 3:27 a.m. to 5:22 a.m. on the 13th to the 14th of August. So at ISKCON temple, they do it on the Rohini Nakshatra day, but it is the Ashtami Tithi also, which is very important that we have to consider. So this is the week 10th to the 16th, and this is the 32nd week and second week of the month of August. And Moon will be transiting 3 signs of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. 10th, 11th in Aries, aspected by Jupiter and Ketu. 12th, 13th Taurus, and Moon is exalted on this day. Of course, in Taurus, Moon is happy. 14th and to 16th in Gemini, where Rahu and Venus are already posited, and the Moon will be joining them. And then Mars is aspecting this zone as well from Pisces sign. But Mars is going to be changing sign on the 16th of August, along with Sun also changing sign. And we have Leo Sankranti, that is Simha Sankranti, on the 16th of August, 1928 India time again, Delhi India time again. And Mars is going to be going to Aries on the 16th of August, 1928 again, the very same time when Sun is changing sign. So this is going to be a very crucial week. And we have India Independence Day on the 15th of August. So we wish you all a very happy Independence Day in advance. Me and my team, of course. And this is a very important week. Why? Because Moon is going to be aspected by Jupiter and Ketu to start with. So you will be having a lot of energy towards the initiating of anything, something new that you have to initiate. So this is going to be aware, because it's Aries. Aries is, a sign where, you initiate something, you have a lot of energy, and you have a lot of, which is going to bring about something new, some general temperament is very strong towards doing something new, and your goals are manifested as well. 12, 13 Taurus sign. Taurus is a sign when you think about financials, family values. Moon is going to be there. It is Venus's sign, so you think about wearing something new. You have a lot of energy, and it is a positive energy also. And you're thinking about material possessions, and you're thinking about value system as well. So you have a lot of ethics and values, and you think about financials, plan your budget during the Taurus moon. And you're very sensual also that day. You feel 2 days are very good. 12th, 13th. 14 to 16, Gemini sign is getting active because moon is going to be transiting. See, every month you will find these changes. Why? Because moon is going to be transiting out of the different signs, and it is going to be giving you some results, different results. So that is why the weekly transits are very, very essential, because it is based on moon's transit. So moon is going to be touching all the zodiac signs, all the planets one by one, aspected by planets. So that is why we have different results. If you will feel that you're not attaining good results during this time, so wait for 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours time, things will change. Okay, if you're getting very agitated, if you're feeling very emotional, sometimes you feel very angry, so that is going to last only for 4 to 6 hours time. In between this range, person to person, of course, the intensity varies. So when 14 to 16 moon is in Gemini, Rahu and Venus are waiting for this moon, remember. So Gemini is a sign of communication, as it is. You are thinking about travels during this time, and you have the sense of expression. Rahu is confusion. Rahu deviates you from the path. Venus is sensual. Venus is lustful. So when moon is co-joining there, you might be thinking about getting associated with your love partner. You want to communicate things, but there can be some confusion there. So you have to be careful. This is in general, I'm telling you. When moon is transiting the third house zone, you can have some pain in your shoulder that day. Okay, so you have to be taking care. It is applicable to the ones who have obviously the dasha, or the transit is impacting you because of certain other reasons also. If you have moon already there, or you have Rahu already there, so the intensity will be felt more. So you will be getting connected with your network, with your co-workers, with your siblings, with your neighbors. So all that can happen when moon is transiting your third house zone. Okay, so here Mars is also aspecting. Till the time Mars is aspecting, you have to be taking care of your speech, and 16th Mars will be out of this zone. So be careful about your communication during this time. So this is how the week looks like. Let me open the chart now so that I can see and I can talk to you about it. So to start with, I'm taking up Aries first. So for Aries people, if the flow breaks, please do let me know. So for Aries people, to start with, moon is going to be transiting your first, second, and third houses. So you have a very strong sense of getting connected with the people around you, starting something new, something different. So this is going to be bringing about some positive energy in your life. You might be initiating something. You want to create. You want to get some responsibility. You have to rectify certain things. You have not done something, some unfinished kind of a business that you're going to be doing, because it is the whole circle which has ended last week, like this week of course, when I'm uploading this. So what happens, you will be now in a zone where you have a lot of energy to start something. So maybe some business, some proposal that you're getting, and you're thinking of growth. Okay, you're thinking about financials also during this week. Just be careful about your speech, because you can have some clashes with your partner, with your co-workers. You can have some communication gap also with your siblings or your neighbors, as a matter of fact. So be careful. You can maybe think about traveling this week. You're thinking about or you're already taking some travel. So be careful, be safe. This is little tough time for travel purpose. So make sure that you are safe. Okay, and then you will be of course planning about your belongings. Okay, you will be planning your budget. You are thinking about the resources that you have. Okay, during this time especially, you can do so. And you have to be less aggressive. The aggression should be towards positive. There can be aggression which is going to give you some energy, a lot of energy. Heated arguments you can have. Be careful about that. Higher learning, higher education, if you're a student, so you can plan that. You will be going in for some new course or something which you have to start or initiate. You will be doing that this week. So there is a lot of positivity in this week, I see. And of course, I feel that this is a good time to start something related to your learning process. Okay, not that you have to invest heavily in your because your 11th lord is in retrogression, so you can have some problems in investments. So I think you should lie low, sit tight on your funds, but you can go ahead with your other plans. Planning something is going to give positive results, so don't worry about that. At least that is going to be taken care of, not to worry about those things. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. Somebody can do the timestamps. I'll be really grateful, because I will not be able to do it. And if there is, yeah, I have to tell you that, the video till the time is processed, you will have problem, in seeing the complete video. So please bear with me. Somebody can write it over there, because people then just start saying that there are so many breaks, we could not see it and all. I'm putting effort to make this video, so you should also have some patience till the time it gets processed and gets uploaded. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So for Taurus people, moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 1st and 2nd house. Again, there is reinvigoration. Energy is pretty strong. You are feeling like doing things, which are taking you away from the others, because it's the end of the cycle to start with. So you will feel that you want to isolate yourself, you don't want to do things, you want to just lie low, you want to, maybe you are into meditative zone, you're thinking about meditation, you want to immerse yourself in a situation where you are cut off from the world. See, cutting off from the world is fine. You are in with people, yet you are cut off. That can also happen, in case you have some distractions. So you want that break from others. At times you do, everybody does. And this is the end of the cycle. So you do feel, even more. The energy is initial beginning of the week, you will feel that more. We are having Janamashtami also on the 11th, so you should offer your prayers during this week. If you can fast, if you can celebrate. See, I don't fast, I just celebrate. It's like a birthday for me, a birthday of the Lord. So we should actually, enjoy this. So enjoy this phase. And of course, communication will be there this week, which can be very confusing, which can be, you will be making certain decisions this week, which will be very, confusing, and you can have some clashes also with your family members. So be careful during this week. If you want to initiate something, moon is exalted in your, first house. So, you will be feeling about growth, you will be thinking about financials, you'll be thinking about increasing your patience levels also. So it's good in a way, if you are thinking about good things in life. So even the divine helps you, remember that. So have some patience in case you are having you want results, financial results, you're not getting those growth, there are hindrances in life. So you will have to keep calm, you have to be patient, you're putting a lot of hard work, it will be paid off sooner or later, because Saturn is also retrograding, your Yogakara Graha. Jupiter is retrograding in your in your 8th house. Take care of your health, I keep repeating, and eat right, and do not go in for wrong means to earn money, because Rahu in the 2nd house, it pushes you, or it lures you to take the path which is not right. So you have to be taking care of that as well. So for student natives, it's a good time, because Mercury is well positioned. Mercury is also going to be changing on the 17th, the signs. It is coming to the Kendra. So it is definitely going to bring about some positive energy with Sun, Mars, all the planets in the trines, in the fiery trines. So it is definitely going to give you a lot of energy. Utilize it, and you should be taking care of your health. I repeat that. Student natives, of course, can plan their higher learning, higher education, good time for them. And they can be some kind of distractions that you are heading to. So isolate yourself from those distractions and follow your path, be focused. Okay. Your seventh lord is going to the 12th house on the 16th, so you have to be, that is Mars, so you have to be taking care in your communication with your partner. Okay, you can have some clashes because Mars is going to be in Aries and then coming back in retrogression to Pisces, so it is going to be a little tough phase because Mars is not a friendly planet to you. So this is going to be a little difficult in your relationships also, though I will be making a separate video on Mars transit, Sun's transit, so stay tuned for that. But this week is a mixed bag for you. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini people, Moon is going to be transiting your 11th house first, and then 12th, and then the first house. So it is 10th. Moon is going to be in your 11th, 12th, and 1st. Okay. Because it's Aries, Taurus, and Gemini he's going to be touching. So Moon in the 11th house is, of course, a good transit. You're thinking about growth. You're thinking about meeting up friends, or you get some news. You are maybe, getting connected with your friends a lot. So that's going to be a positive one for you. This is a positive transit for you. Get connected with the social networking that you are involved with, your charitable institutes if you are involved in those. So it is a positive one. In case you have to maybe invent something during this time, it's said that you have you're connected with technology during this time even more, something to do with your innovation. You're very innovative, you're very creative, because fifth sign is right, or fifth house is right opposite this 11, so you are very creative also in whatever you do at place of work. Maybe you'll be completing your tasks and you will be having a lot of energy also. And Mars, of course, is going to be transiting the 11th house, so definitely it's going to be bringing about some positive energy also there. So communication with your bosses and your colleagues is going to be good. It is going to bring about some good results and positive energy there as well. See, 12th house, when Moon is transiting, you will be having some isolation. You will be you want to meditate, you want to get into that zone of aloofing yourself away from the world, and you feel that these are the realms which are realms, and Moon going there in exaltation, so you feel very sensual also. Okay, so in case you have to plan something for the future, so these 2 days are very good. The middle of the week are very good to plan something, maintain a journal, write something if you have to. If you wish to complete certain tasks related to your related to the people you have not been able to finish, so you plan. Okay, so there are some karmic belt that you get into during this time, that zone. So you will be maybe thinking about those people, or you'll be dreaming about them when Moon is in the 12th house. It is exalted Moon, so Moon has a lot of energy in the 12th house here. So Moon is very sensual, so you might be thinking about people from the past also. So just don't isolate yourself for too long, but yes, good time for reinvigoration, rejuvenation. Then you can go in for some meditation if you wish to. So all that is positive. Okay, so it's all positive there. So if at all you have to, you can. And then you will be very, the energy is pretty heightened when Moon transits your first house. So that will be the time when you will be feeling very positive about new things, doing new things, hard work, some actions. You have that inclination towards taking your creative self to another level, doing something which is going to bring about some changes in your life towards positive. So this can bring about some confusion with your partner though, because Rahu is in your first house. So there is a lot of negative energy to your thought process also. So you have to be careful as to what you bring about in yourself, because rather than falling prey to the negative energies, you should be thinking about positive energies. There's a lot of lust when Rahu and Venus are together in the first house. There is a lot of energy there as well. So how you utilize this, you have to be taking care of that as well. Okay, then of course Jupiter is looking after this zone as well, because Jupiter is in your 7th house. So the relationships are taken care of, but there is a lot of contemplation about the relationship you're in. A lot of contemplation is going on. So it's you who has to decide what do you want, in life. um, Financials are doing, financially you're doing good. Health wise you're not. Take care of your eyes, take care of your ears, take care of your shoulder region also. You can have some problems communication wise also. You can have some miscommunication or misunderstanding, a lot of misunderstanding happening in your case, so people might not be able to understand. So redefine yourself. You have to, maybe, it's a whirlwind. It's like a whirlwind because Rahu is in the first house, so I can really understand what you're going through. But you have to be careful in communication, because it can lead to some problems, and then you will be in trouble. So take care of that as well. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. For Cancer people, Moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, and then lastly the 12th house. 10th house transit is pretty good. You're going to be thinking about your project completion. You'll be thinking about some growth. You'll be thinking about some, if there is any confusion, you might be on the process of sorting it out. Maybe, last week you could not complete certain things and you were having some problems, with the colleagues and your authoritative, your bosses and all. So you can have some problem there. You have to maybe resolve certain issues. So it's good if you can do it this week, because it is definitely going to bring about those energies, and you have that desire to complete the task and attain that success, that recognition you're looking for. Or maybe you will be getting some aspirations fulfilled, some promotion on your way. See, promotion right now, looking at the current scenario, if you have a job, is a big time relief as it is, so don't expect too much. You might be visiting a religious place. It's said that, whenever Moon is transiting your 10th house, you want to visit the temple or the religious place, church, mosque, whatever or Gurudwara. So it's all up to you as per your religion. So you feel like visiting a religious place during this time. So it's good if you can focus more on your projects that are lying pending. Try to complete them. It is going to be bringing about otherwise a lot of confusion. Try to uplift others. If you will try to uplift others, you are uplifted yourself. Even the divine, the cosmic energy also supports you. Moon will be exalted in your 11th house in the middle of the week, so that is something which is positive. You will be getting connected with your friends, some good news coming your way. You will be very creative, innovative, some new inventions maybe that day, or you come across some people that you have not met from a long time, and brings about some heightened energy in you. So that's positive. So utilize it. And in case you have to plan your travels or something, moving away from that place where you are, some shifting of the place, so that is also pretty possible. So just try to be more inclined towards the current scenario. Beauty, love, romance, all that is also quite likely with Moon transiting your 11th house. So maybe you're getting connected, you're getting too generous in your communication with people around you. So that's good. But lastly, Venus and Rahu are in the 12th house. A lot of sexual energy, a lot of sensuality involved in there. But at the same time, you will be focused on separating and secluding yourself in isolation, isolating yourself from others. Or maybe you want to rejuvenate, reinvigoration is there. You want to just spend more time, alone time, and recover. This is the end of the cycle. 12th house is the end of the cycle of the Moon. So you are feeling that energy a lot, that you want to just think about yourself, separate yourself, and maybe you're not feeling too well, so you want to be in seclusion also. That is also quite likely. So take care of your health, because Jupiter is transiting in its own sign. Sun is going to be in your 2nd, and Mars is going to be in your 10th. So positive for you. Mars, when goes in your 10th house on the 16th onwards, so it is going to bring about a lot of energy at the place of work. So you have to be actually encouraging yourself to accept that scenario. It is going to give you some positive results, definitely. So enjoy this week. For student natives also very good, in case they have to plan their higher education, higher learning, or picking up some new courses, some new, because you have that energy, you want to learn new things. You're very, you want to initiate something new all the time. So you are ever learning, curious types. Okay, so you have to maybe go in for some new topic that you have to learn. Okay, so it's a positive week for you. Coming to the next one, that is uh, Leo. So for Leo people, moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses. So 9th house transit is pretty good. You are thinking about growth, you're thinking about learning, you're thinking about picking up some new topic to enhance your skills, or maybe you are uh, changing your location. Okay, maybe you're going away from where you are right now, because your trines are going to get active. So Leo people are having a lot of energy, because this is the Dharma Trikona, first of all, the trine, Dharma trine, which is getting active, and uh, all the fiery planets and fiery signs are getting active. So a lot of energy for Leo people, for Sagittarius, Aries people. This is going to bring about a lot of energy in you people. So you should be actually utilizing this energy towards positive, rather than getting carried away and doing wrong things, and utilizing this energy to maybe pick up a argument, or heated a lot of heated conversations. So it's better to lie low and use this, channelize this energy towards your work, your something which is productive, something which is concrete, constructive, rather than destructive energy. Okay, so that is up to you. You can easily do it. Moon will be transiting your in the middle of the week, your 10th house. So a lot of work you have to complete. You will be finishing off the task, you'll be initiating something new. It's better to get connected with your people at the place of work, rather than having that confusion, because moon is exalted here, so there is a lot of confusion also. But at the same time, at the place of work, there is lack of focus, so you have to bring that focus in, because it will distract you. People might just misuse your emotions, so be careful. They can be that they backstab you or something, so you have to be taking care of those energies as well. Okay, otherwise it is definitely good if you see where your moon is, where your what is your ascendant, see whether these are affliction free. So whichever is affliction free, use that. If moon is strong in your chart, then moon sign will match up more, these predictions will match up more. So see which is your moon, or which is your sun, which is your ascendant. In Vedic astrology, we use only that. Okay, either ascendant. I use ascendant because it is taking care of lot many things, so it's better to use the ascendant. Then moon will be lastly coming to your 11th house, getting connected to siblings, elder siblings, getting connected with your friends, the circle that you move around, charity. All that is quite likely when moon is transiting this, and you are very generous. You're very generous, and that surge of tenderness is also there. Okay, you are very attached to the people around you, so get connected with them. In case you have to there is a lot of imagination and enthusiasm also when moon is transiting, and with Venus there, with Rahu also there, so you will be having a lot of energy, confidence, creative energy. Utilize it. If you are an artist yourself, utilize that. Rahu is there. Rahu gives growth in financials too, so it is definitely going to be positive for you. Be that divine protection you have to see, because Venus is there. Venus is in the Gemini sign, so a lot of divine protection is there as well. So Jupiter is also in the trine. As I said, the trine is getting active, so definitely a lot of enthusiasm. Embrace it, and you will feel very positive during this week as well, charged up. Okay, so good for student natives, good for travels, good for investments. If you have to make, Rahu is in the 11th house also. Don't be confused. Okay, it will give you positive energy. Yeah, it will give you positive energy, so be productive, rather than wasting your energy here and there, and following unfair means to earn and make money. That is something which you have to be really taking care of, because you feel that with Rahu energy there, you have that inclination that Rahu lures you, deviates you from the path. So be careful. There are divine indications, positive ones, utilize them. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo people, moon is going to be transiting your 8th house to start with, and then 9th, and then 10th. See, 8th house transit is generally not considered good, because this is the house of death, as we say. And moon going there brings about a lot of anxiety, a lot of scattered thought process. You feel that you have a lot of mood swings that day, those 2 days especially. You are not getting along well with anybody, you don't want to get connected with anybody. You will feel that in the initial part of the week. This is actually going to transform you. Remember, any transit which is not conducive, which is not good, is definitely positive somehow. It brings about some change in you. Moon transiting the eighth house is a time when you want to actually explore your energies. You want to see whether you have some potential or not. That inbuilt potential, that hidden potential is the soul searching kind of an experience when moon is transiting your eighth house. So utilize it. Take it as a positive change rather than taking it as a negative one. Take it as a positive one. Okay. So this is going to maybe form some opinion about other people's money. You'll be thinking about your money. You'll be, because moon is in the eighth house, so you do think about financials also with a lot of energy there. But it is going to be in a positive manner. You are going to be thinking about positive energy there, rather than getting swayed away by your mood swings and what people are doing, what people are saying. Sun is going to be in the in the 12th house from the 16th, and Mars is coming to your 8th house also. You have to take care of your bones. You have to take care of your blood. You have to take care of your uh, you know um, uh, your health. You have to be extra careful, because the trine is getting, the fiery trine is getting active. So you can have problems with your feet region, with your eyesight. So post 16th, you have to be taking care of your health even more. Okay. So yes, Lagna is the first house. Okay, that's the first house, the ascendant, the rising sign. So moon will be transiting your ninth house. So ninth house energy is very positive. You will be thinking about learning something, getting connected with your father, with your guru, or you'll be thinking about growth. You'll be thinking about adventure. You'll be thinking about getting connected with your foreign clients. Maybe you're traveling. You're thinking about traveling, or you're traveling. Moon in the exaltation also, and Saturn is also in the trine to the moon. So you might be thinking about your work, or you'll be traveling about for your work also. That can also happen. Some foreign clients you will be getting connected at any which ways this week, with the Mercury and Sun also going to be going to the 12th house. So take care of your health, as I said, and moon will be in your 10th house. So that is the time you will have to be having some control, check your emotions, because you can have problems with your colleagues, with your bosses, and there can be confusion there. Or you will be very lazy in finishing off the task that have assigned to you. So be careful about those energies also, because you can have some in the 10th house zone. You can have some confusion, illusion, and you have to calm down. You have to uplift others also, rather than just thinking about negative things. So uplift others and get uplifted in turn as well. Finish off your projects. Good for studies, good for education, good for growth, good for attaining knowledge. But at the same time, a lot of confusion at the place of work, because Rahu is there in your 10th house. Venus is also there, so this leads to scandals. So be careful. Okay. So overall, I think it's a charged up week. So you have to take care of your emotions this week a lot, because moon will be transiting your 8th house to start with. So you can make it a positive transit also if you wish to. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra people, moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses. So 7th house transit is your immediate world. How you look at your immediate world, how you see yourself getting connected with the immediate world. Immediate world is your spouse also, your relationship, your people around, your business partner. All that is your immediate world only. So how your communication is with them, whether it is aggressive, whether it is calming, or whether it is the equilibrium that you have to maintain with them, that is something which is very important. You have to have peace in relationships also. So this is the time you can do so. Getting connected with your own people during this time is very positive. because there is already a problem with Mars coming there, so there can be some clashes, heated arguments often with your people around you. So you have to start preparing from this week itself, that you don't have to lose your cool with people around you. Okay, so make the best use of it, and of course attract the positives. And if you have to sign any contracts or something, agreements or something during this week, you can do so. It's a positive week for you for that. And Mercury is also going to be in your Mercury is a positive graha, so it's considered to be good for making some investments. If you have to, after 17th, you can do that as well. At the same time, conversation with your people, you have to keep a check. It can be very confusing, misunderstandings can be there, so be careful. There can be some mysterious kind of an attraction during this week also. So just keep a check on these kind of heightened emotions. There is a lot of sexual bonding, and your sexual urges are pretty high, because moon is going to be going to the 8th house also during this week, and that's a Venus's sign, and moon is exalts there. So you have to have some make that energy, the passionate energy, into compassionate energy. It's like, it has to be not only on the physical plane, it has to be mental plane also. The energy has to be balanced. Otherwise, what will happen, there is a lot of energy in the 8th house, and you have a lot of mood swings, a lot of thought process, a lot of sexual urges. So you have to be keeping a check on that. You have to take care of your energies. It can intensify, love life can intensify. So it's positive, utilize it, but at the same time, keep a check on everything, because these things can bring about some lack of harmony in relationships also. Moon will be transiting your 9th house lastly, which is again positive. You will be feeling a lot of energy there. You're very curious, you want to learn things, you want to get connected with the higher people, higher authoritative people. You want to learn something from them, and you want to actually do something which is going to bring about some positive energy to you. It is going to enhance your learning process. Get connected with the people around you. It is going to bring about some, maybe you're learning some foreign language, you're thinking about travels, you're thinking about adventure. Positive. It's definitely a positive week for you. You have to make it positive. See, it's a transformational time in the middle of the week, when moon is exalted in the 8th house. So you have to take care of your emotions. This week is the time when you have to redefine the emotions. Okay, redefine your subject matters that you have already been considering. Okay, positive week. And maintain serenity, maintain calmness, peace in the relationships. It's going to be very good for you. Otherwise, it is going to be very there can be some lack of focus in the relationship then. Okay, overall good week for you, I would say, because all the negative transits are also bringing something positive with them. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. Okay, so for Scorpio people, a moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses. Okay, so this is definitely going to bring about some positive energy. You are redefining your schedules. Okay, you redefine your calendar during this time. Definitely you should be doing that. Otherwise it will be like, if you don't take care of your health, you don't be organized, then things are going to fall back on your face. So some pivot points you have to touch during this week. So put things in order. You should actually take care of your health, take care of your uncle and aunt's health, if at all. Or maybe they will be coming to your place, or you will not like it. Or maybe you will be not liking getting connected with people during this time. But it's good for getting some help from your coworkers. Then calendar management, structure, organization, all that is quite likely with moon transiting your 6th house. If anybody can tell me the streaming is smooth, thank you. So this is going to be a positive week for you. If at all you want to extract some money also, some outstanding funds that you are waiting for, you will get that also during this week. Okay, so visit your relatives if you haven't visited them from a long time. That is the initial part of. Okay, Thank you. So in case, there is some love relationship, which is on cards. So maybe you're going to maybe propose that person, or maybe, there is some relationship that you are inspired from, to move on in life, to move ahead in life. So this is going to be like, giving you some that instinct, that positive energy is there. So that gut feeling is very essential. So depend on that. So with moon transiting your sixth house, sixth house is also the gut region, I feel. So it is like not the gut region though, but it is somehow connected. So you should be depending on your gut. It's the instinct. You're the healer. So if your sixth house is strong, so it's said that you really act on your instinct. So Saturn is already retrograde. Yeah. So what is happening? Moon is going to be in your seventh house, and it is going to be giving you some positive results there in your seventh house region. It's the, as I said initially, also, it's the outer world. It is just your immediate world that you are getting connected with. It's the immediate world. So if you have to make any decisions regarding your investments, your relationships, your financials, so when moon is exalted in your seventh house, you might be thinking about all these things. Okay. So it is going to give you some positive energy there, and it is going to, you will be very expressive also. Okay. So it is definitely going to bring about some connectivity with your spouse. In your relationship, you'll be very sexually charged up, compassion will be there, passion will be there. So maintain that bond. I always say that maintain that bond. It should not be a superficial relationship. Even if it is a physical relationship, it should not be confined to only a physical. It should be mental, it should be emotional. You as it is, are an emotional person, and deep down, Scorpios are very, very emotional people. Don't understand you well. I know it is very difficult for because you don't show your emotions easily, but you are in deep down, you're very, very emotional. Because moon exalts in your seventh house. So people who you come across also, they are going to be giving you some that serenity will be there. Okay. So it is definitely going to be giving you some positive energy, and you will be maintaining that equilibrium. You are very composed kind of people. So with moon transiting your opposite sign, moon debilitates in your first house, no problem, but it exalts in the opposite. So there is a lot of balancing effect. If your partner has in your chart, if you have in your first house moon, it is a debilitated one, and there is in your partner's horoscope, you have moon exalted, so it is considered to be a very good combination. So I don't know why I'm talking about it, but it's something which I feel that I got a chart also where I felt that Scorpions are really, really misunderstood people, the most misunderstood sign. But you are very compassionate and you're very intense people. That is why people misunderstand you. So be compassionate, and be feel that romance, feel that energy when moon is transiting your seventh house. Get connected with the people around you. Moon is going to be lastly coming to your eighth house. So eighth house is again, it is eighth house energy is going to be giving you some emotional mood swings, a little bit of setbacks, transformational energy, because it's the house of death also. So you feel very emotional again when moon is transiting your eighth house. Venus is already there, Rahu is there, so you can have some health issues related to your lower abdominal region. Be careful about that. See, eighth house energy is also denotes occult. So maybe with Rahu and Venus there, so you might be thinking about some occult healing. All that is quite likely. You'll be thinking about financials also when moon is transiting over Venus. So you're thinking about financials, but you are very confused at the same time. So you have to be careful in making your investments during this time. A lot of anxiety also happens, and some health issues definitely come up. So you have to be taking care. Maybe you're walking and you fall down. You didn't even think about it. You're walking in the house daily, from that same place, but at the same time, you feel that you will just topple. Suddenly you feel that, my God, what happened? Okay, you might slip in the bathroom, be careful. Okay, so all those things can happen. I wish, and God forbid it doesn't happen, I wish and pray, but it's my job to forewarn you. So be careful. And of course, if you have to think about some property matters, you can do so during this time when moon is in the 8th house. People say that you should not, but I think you should. Whenever moon is transiting your 8th house, you should be making certain decisions about money, financials. With Rahu there, you have to be careful, but otherwise moon is not considered to be bad in the 8th house, because people have categorized moon in the 8th house as a bad energy. So you have to be taking care about it as well. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Many people are waiting, Sagittarius people, because this is a live stream, I must remind you. So you might be feeling that, how come the timestamps are missing and the signs are not there, because it's a live stream. So with the Sagittarius people, moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, and 7th house. So 5th house transit is considered to be good because it is the house of romance. Okay, it is the house of romance, it is the house of creative energy, it is the house of children. So you will be having fun, play, romantic associations, and you will be feeling good about this transit. To start with the initial part of the week, do not have aggression in you, because all the fiery planets are going to be in these fiery trikonas, so the trines, after the 16th. So you can have a lot of energy, so utilize it, channelize it, rather than falling prey to your aggression, towards getting into heated arguments and falling prey to your emotions, which are very aggressive. Don't do that. You will be hurting somebody like that. So that fire can burn you, or fire can energize you. Either of these two, it keeps you warm also in winters. So fire is very essential. So maybe at workplace you have to finish off your projects, but that fire is missing at times. That monotony is there. You don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like you feel drained out. So with this transit, you're definitely going to get that energy, a lot of energy. So whatever tasks which are pending, try completing them. With this sun transit, especially in your 9th house, the luck factor is going to enhance. So utilize this time. Mars is going to be in its in the 5th house. Do not have arguments with your romantic partner, though. I'll be making a separate video though on this. But yes, it's good for working out, it's good for competitive exams if you have to sit for, good for children. They will have a lot of energy to study. Suddenly you're feeling so you might have been feeling so drained out, but suddenly you will feel that flux of energy has come into you, and that energy is inspiring you to do things, achieve things, creative. A lot of creative energy is there. So positive for you. Moon will be transiting your 6th house. Maybe you'll get some money that day, because moon is very happy in the 6th house. So redefine your schedules, work out, think about wellness, maybe some fitness regime you'll be following. Moon is exalted here. Or maybe you'll be very tender during this time. You want to just relax, but you are very organized. Okay, you are very organized this time. You're thinking about creative energy, you're thinking about competitive exams, you're thinking about rescheduling your calendar. All that you will be doing during moon transiting your 6th house. If you are not, I would tell you to do it when moon is transiting your 6th house. It's a positive one for you, because any kind of odd jobs or any kind of routine jobs that you have to do or organize, you should be doing when moon is in your 6th house. If you have to, maybe uh, there are some outstanding funds, so if you have to ask for that, you can do it when moon is transiting your 6th house. That's going to be in the middle of the week. You can go and hear the initial commentary. You will get to know the dates. And of course, there can be some problems or tiffs with your relatives. Maybe you will meet, or they will come, or they will irritate you. You might be feeling, or they can be having some health issues. Either of these things. How your relationship with your relatives is, that is something which definitely will define this chemistry. But yes, there is something that you will be feeling during this time. You're into health industry, health service, or maybe some health people around you are going to be the healers around you. Maybe you'll be seeking their help. Lastly, moon will be in your seventh house. Seventh house energy is pretty good. It's your immediate world. You'll be thinking about growth. You'll be thinking about getting connected with the cosmic energies, because Rahu is there, Venus is there. So it's a positive transit for moon. Towards the end of the week, you will be thinking about getting connected with the people around you, or some investments. I think you should lie low on the investments. Do not pump in a lot of money in your business right now. It is not the right time. But yes, to initiate something, you can do that. It's a good time. But in your previous business, if you want to just spend a lot of money and pump a lot of money, so you will be expecting some returns, so that will be a little difficult. But at the same time, Rahu will confuse you. You'll not be able to make the right kind of decision. So be careful, rethink, recheck. If you have to sign some contract or something, recheck. Okay. Buying property, good time. Before 16th, if you do it, it's better. And of course, Mars is also going to be transiting your second house from the fourth, which is fifth, Aries. So definitely it is positive for you in case you have to buy some property and sign some agreements. So after 16th, you can be doing that as well. Positive transit for you this week. Maybe you will be incorporating the energy towards communication this week, and you will be getting some good results, empowering yourself, healing yourself. All that energy is pretty strong and pretty predominant this week. Mercury and Sun will be also leaving this 8th house zone, so you will feel better. Definitely, the heightened emotions are going to be tamed, but fiery energy is pretty predominant this week. From this week onwards, of course, 16th onwards, utilize it towards positive things. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn people, moon will be transiting your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses during this week. So 4th house energy is family, home comforts. You're thinking about staying at home, fixing things. You're thinking about, some domestic, nitty-gritties that you have to get into. You're very emotional. You're getting connected with your family members. So that fiery energy is there though, but be careful about that. You have to be maintaining cordiality. Don't get into any kind of heated arguments with anybody. It is going to be definitely bringing about growth, and will be helping you at the place of work also. This energy, you will be, obviously, if you are happy at home, you will be taking that energy to to people at your workplace also. Obviously, you will be getting good support from them as well. When you're happy, what happens? When you're happy at home, you're happy at work. When you're happy at work, you're happy at home. It is quite likely, that you will be maybe moving place. Maybe you will be getting into some education. You want to initiate something. You want to maybe start reading a book, or something to do with initiation, because it's the sign of initiation. Aries is a sign of initiation in the 4th house. So you will be initiating something. Maybe you will be moving place, shifting out of the current place. Okay. Of course, you can write in the comment section if it is correct or not. You have to tell me. You have to actually acknowledge. You must tell me, if I'm going wrong somewhere, you have to tell me. Then moon will be transiting your and of course there is a celebration time also. When moon is transiting the 4th house, it's positive energy. When you spend time with your family members, it is positive. You're confident. You're thinking of maybe you're being encouraged to take up new things. Moon will be transiting your 5th house after that. So 5th house is the house where you want to get connected with nature. Okay. You want to get connected with children. You want to be very creative. That creative energy will definitely be bringing about positive energy in relationship also. That lightness in relationship. Do not make any decisions regarding breaking up of the relationship. If you are thinking of, you can have some lot of emotions and passion. Moon exalts here, and moon in the 5th house. 5th house is romance. Okay. So maybe you are having that that creativity in you, and you want to maybe get connected with your partner. There is a lot of you can ignite yourself. Be passionate. That passion and love comes when moon is transiting the 5th house. There's a lot of passion, but at the same time, you can have some confusion also. So maybe you have to make some decision regarding this relationship you are in. So I think you should wait for 2 quarter days, and then go ahead with the decision making. Be compassionate, be happy, have practical thinking at times. You lack practical thinking with the moon in Taurus sign, because he is very emotional. It's the Rohini nakshatra. Moon is very happy. He's very happy here, but at the same time, you have to be taking care of your emotions. They should not go you should not go carried away, and you should not go overboard in your relationships also, as it is Saturn is in your lagna, so he's trying to tame your emotions also there. But you have to be taking care of your decision making during this time. It can give you some tug of war of practical thinking, and then you are too emotional here. So there can be a lot of problems that you can have, the tug of war kind of a scenario here. So follow your instinct, as I always say, because moon will be lastly transiting your sixth house, so it will give you that positive energy there. Some payments, stuck up payments you will get. Redefine your schedules, calendar planning, schedule plannings, health, fitness, wellness, diet, all that you can do during this sixth house transit. Rahu is there, so if you start off with a treatment also during this time, maybe some homeopathy or any kind of different Ayurveda. So any kind of treatment, if you have to start, Venus is Sanjeevani, don't forget that. So if you have to initiate any treatment, you should be doing it when moon is transiting the last fag end. So that is going to give you 14th, 15th, 16th. So that is going to give you some good results. If you have to initiate having some medicines, you should be doing it during this time. And of course, your ambition, accomplishment, connection, unconditional love, all that is seen from the sixth house. And you are very, the leadership in you, the quality of leader, being a leader, also you can see from this house. New beginnings, rebirth, all that is your sixth house energy. So don't get distracted, be focused, and be organized. Okay, this week good for student natives, also very good time for student natives, foreign education, foreign learning, good time for them. Okay, already 56 minutes gone. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius people, moon is going to be transiting your third, fourth, and fifth houses. Third house is a house of communication, transport, expression, peers, siblings, neighbors, teachers, of course your communication, basically communication with your co-workers. Maybe you'll be completing your task at the place of work. You will be very communicative, expressive. Some emails you have to shoot, or you have to maybe write a book, start writing a book. Or if you're cooking, you want to just keep on cooking for 2 days. So that is something which is very, very positive for you. It is definitely going to help you finish off the task that you have picked up. So for good 2 days you will be involved in an activity, or maybe some hobby you will be pursuing during this time. So if you do tell me, which hobby did you follow? I want to know, actually. I want to understand my audience also. So you may just write in the comment section, what kind of hobbies do you have? I will definitely respond. If I have not responded to my previous comments, please forgive me, but I will definitely be getting in touch, because I love to be one-on-one on all my audience member as well. So moon will be transiting your fourth house. Fourth house, as I said, is home, family comforts, and you will be getting connected with your mother, domestic, you're domestically involved. You're doing some knickknacks at home. So it is positive for you in case you have to complete any tasks at home, finish off. If you have to get connected with your people around you, some if you want to, obviously things in order, if you want to do it, so you can do it. Spend time with your family members, fix everything up, in case you are having some problems, some breakage is there, or some you want to change the tapestry, you want to change the look of the house. Do it when moon is transiting, it's exalted. So moon is very happy here. Moon is happy in exaltation. Why? Because he's very emotional. So getting connected with people around you, this is the best time. So form that chemistry during this time. It will give you some bonding, and you will be maybe celebrating with them. You will have a lot of security, you will have a lot of enigma, you will have confidence, you will have that equilibrium at the place of work as well as at home. So good for this moon. Lastly, moon will be transiting your fifth house, so there can be some confusion with your girlfriend or boyfriend. If you are having some relationship with your partner, you can have some confused state of mind. In case you have to make decision regarding your relationship, I don't think so you should fall prey to this time, because you will be very confused and you'll make wrong decisions. I think you should lie low, wait for 2 days, then take a call. Because this is the time when you have a lot of confusion with Rahu there. Okay, till the time Rahu is here, you should lie low, I think, in your relationship. Don't take a hasty decision. Venus is there, so a lot of passion is there, a lot of compassion is there. Form an equilibrium there with your partner. Strike a conversation with your partner. There can be something which is, making you take wrong decisions. You are, getting too much enthusiastic, passionate in your relationship. Have that emotion, bonding. Make this a bond, which is emotional bond, rather than just going in for physical. These days, just physical and then finish. No, you should have that emotional bonding also. I know there are mixed kind of people. There are definitely people who have compassion also, and they have passion as well. So be generous, have the ability to tune in with others during this time. And of course, moon is going to be here, so you be creative, boost your confidence at the place of work also. Get connected with the people around you, at the place of work. You'll be able to complete the tasks. It's a good transit. And this is a very good time for student natives, if at all they have to take competition exams. Some competition, they have to sit for. Very good transit. Go ahead with it. You'll be a winner. Definitely, why I'm saying this in general, because it is definitely going to be bringing about some, intensity will be different, but it will give you some growth, and you'll achieve. You'll be you'll shine. Okay. Coming to the next sign, and of course the last one, that is Pisces. Finally, it's a 1 hour video. So for Pisces people, moon is going to be transiting your second, third, and fourth houses this week. So second house transit is good. You'll be thinking about financials, you'll be thinking about material possessions, your family values, family growth, concept of value, what is it, and you will be able to understand and bond with your people, your family people, and of course your resources. Okay, so good for you. In case you have to do it, so do it during this time, and maintain an equilibrium. You have to strike a balance. Take care of your health. Don't eat anything which can give you some health issues later. So there's a lot of energy in the sixth house, second house, and your 10th house. So you have to take care of what you eat, with fiery energy there. But this fiery energy can become positive if you will be able to channelize it, this fiery energy, towards exercise, health, fitness, work, finishing of tasks, whatever pending tasks. Don't procrastinate. This energy is going to give you good results. Then lastly, I would like to add about your connectivity with your siblings, with your neighbors. This is something which is like about communication. So be expressive. If you are expressive, in love, in relationship, in romance, I think this will become a beautiful week for you. What happens, things get bottled up. So don't keep it within. Share with people. This is going to help you, because what is happening, you are not communicative. What happens, then it becomes a volcanic eruption one day. So share. It is applicable to one and all. What happens, the energy when gets bottled up, that means there is problem with the moon, your mind. The moon is your mind. So it can bounce back 10 times. It can be a very negative. It can impact your health negatively. It can impact your surrounding, your environment, and then it will be difficult for you to reverse this. So it's better to do it on time. Okay, communicate your mind, talk to people, get connected with people, with your family members. If you have to finish anything in the house, or you want to, you feel that you have not been able to complete, that confusion is there, whether you should be doing this or you should not be, try doing that this week. I think you will get a lot of clarity this week. Take care of your family values also. Get connected with your family members in a positive manner. Take care of your health, eat right, sleep on time, and definitely things are going to be in your favor. Sun is going to be in your sixth house from the 16th onwards, which is again a positive week, which is again a positive month, in fact, because it's the Simha Sankranti we are heading to. So that can bring about some, positive energy in the sixth house zones, in case you're having some litigation or some problems related to your, partner, investments. Sun going to the sixth house is positive. Your health will improve also. Okay, so this week is good for you. I would say go ahead with your competitive exam if you have to, if you're a student native, in case you have to make decisions regarding your home front, siblings, neighbors, your communication, you have to write a book or something like that. Just go ahead, just don't wait for anything which is going to delay the process. Okay, don't delay it any further, I would say. Overall, a good week and a good transit for you. And I think says it all. And stay connected, everybody, and do write in your comment section. There is always a description box underneath the subscribe. So just go and read that as well. All my videos have some summary that I give about the video, so just do read that. In this video, of course, nothing much, but yes, Janamashtami is there. So I'll be writing about that. I'll be writing about the transit position that Sun and Mars are changing. So do read that as well. Okay. And give it some time to process. This video will take some time to upload. And if at all it is breaking, have patience. If somebody can write that as well when this video is done, that'll be really kind of you. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching for 1 hour, 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat. Happy Janamashtami.